Number one on my list of things to do over the summer to have a productive summer is, first of all, relax. You've probably just had one of the most stressful periods of your life, especially if you're doing your GCSEs, because in GCSEs a lot of students do 20 to 30 exams. Of course, relax, unwind, have a good time. You deserve it and you've earned it. Number two to have a productive summer is limit your screen time. Going on social media is a killer to productivity. At this stage in your life, you know, you're young, you have more time, you have a lot more energy, and you probably will do once you get older. You're only going to be young in this life once, so you should take this opportunity to utilize your time effectively and utilize your energy to do things to set yourself up for success in the future in a productive and a healthy and an enjoyable manner, which I'm going to get onto in just a second. And that's not to say that you shouldn't be going on your phone at all. Obviously you should do. Like I said, you should be relaxing, but that means no doom scrolling, no going on your phone for endless hours when it's not going to be benefiting you. And you tend to feel a lot better once you start putting your phone down and doing things that are productive, because you get that dopamine hit when you complete tasks, when you achieve things, which you don't get so much when you're endlessly scrolling on your phone. And if you're struggling with limiting your screen time, then you can maybe enforce some kind of screen time limit, and then get your parents to put some kind of parental control where they have the password to your screen time limit, so if it runs out for you, then you're not going to go secretly add some more screen time on or something. And if that doesn't work, worst case scenario, you can maybe try deleting some of your social media apps. But that's like worst case scenario, of course. That's what I did, because it got so bad for me where I was spending loads and loads of time on Instagram and then neglecting stuff like my work, that I decided that, you know what, I have to make a change. So I deleted Instagram and I only reinstall it when I need to message someone on there. My third advice is get a job. So now is the prime time to be getting a job, because you know you've just done your exams, you've got summer, the whole summer ahead, and you've got plenty of time on your hands. So getting a job will give you some extra cash on the side, but more importantly, in my opinion, it'll help you to build some life experience and some work experience and put some stuff on your CV. Because when you go into college in sixth form, for example, or later on down the line, a lot of my friends in second year college were trying to get jobs and stuff, but they were struggling to find them because they didn't have any experience on their CV, because they hadn't built that work experience or any kind of experience on their CV beforehand. Their CV was essentially completely empty. So try and apply to as many jobs as you can, try and get a job during the summer. I was super shy and severely lacked social skills before I got my first job, which was in a really big, busy community pharmacy serving customers. So through that job, I definitely had to learn social skills the hard way, but I definitely came out a much better person and with a much stronger character than I did when I went in there. My fifth advice, I think we're on number 5, right? Yeah, my fifth advice is meet friends, meet your friends, meet your family, go out and socialize, because you know you just had your exams. Quite a lot of you were probably chained to your homes during your exam season, so now is the time, the opportunity to revive your social life. Reach out to people, message people, arrange get-togethers, and go and spend some quality time face to face with people. The sun is shining, just get out there and go meet people, meet your friends, meet your family. My sixth advice is try and learn a new skill. Like whether that be cooking, painting, crocheting, sewing clothes, whatever it may be, try and learn a new skill, because first of all you may end up with a new hobby, and hobbies of course are a productive way to spend your time, and learning any new skill is a very productive use of your time. You know, for example, cooking is of course a very useful skill to have. My next advice is go to the gym or start exercising. So if you can't afford like a gym membership, or you can't be bothered to go to the gym, you can exercise at home. There's plenty of exercise tutorials on YouTube that you can follow, and there's so many that are like tailored to beginners and to intermediaries and to advanced, like whatever your level is in terms of exercise, there's something out there for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be to lose weight. Lots of people do exercise for different things and different reasons. One of my reasons was I wanted a healthier heart. I wanted to do cardio exercises to strengthen my heart muscles so that I could live a longer life. And also overall it improves your mood, your energy levels. It's such a great thing to do, and you should be doing it regardless. If you haven't got like a regular exercise routine, start exercising today. Even if it's just for 5 minutes a day, you can build up your exercise level and your exercise duration each day as you go. Just start that consistent habit from today. Next advice, this is more of an optional one, but start a side hustle, because again, not only is it a productive use of your time, but also it could generate you income in the future. Even if it doesn't generate you income now, you're going to learn new skills from it. For example, like advertising, creating things, marketing, selling things, setting up a website, or whatever it may be. There's definitely skill sets to learn there. There's definitely character building, and the internet is open to everybody. Anybody can like set up a YouTube channel or set up a social media account to push their business out to people. start some kind of a side hustle, because that could end up generating you income in the long run. And even if it doesn't, at least you're learning new skills, at least you're making some good use of your time. My last advice is do some light revision. It doesn't have to be super extensive, but of course if you're going, for example, from year 10 into year 11, or year 11 into college, or year 12 into year 13, you're going to have exams the next year. So doing some light revision every day, maybe for like even 10 minutes a day, will help to keep the momentum going. And also if you're going into year 11, or if you're going into year 13, try creating revision resources as you revise, such as flashcards. So by the time you get into year 11 or year 13, you'll have those revision resources already made for you, so you can start practicing with them. So you won't be fumbling around and making them when you're closer to exams. You're actually going to be using them. And yeah, that's all my advice. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, or you can email me. And also if you have any video requests, again, you can leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.